Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading, and this is for Pisces Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement in their chart. Jupiter may also resonate with the reading. Cross watchers are always welcome. So cross watchers, if I describe someone and you know that it is not you, it is not you. Just because you are connecting with Pisces, you're gonna assume that whom I'm describing here is you. Please don't, this is not a personal reading. And for those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing, for I am always hosting a party online wherein I'm doing a live streaming. And in the live stream, you can ask me questions. If you missed the live streaming, you can still ask me question. There's a link in the description box. Click that link, you will be routed to my page. Type in your question and then click submit. 500 likes for this video, and your next video will be a full reading. So Pisces, if you also want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color, follow me in Instagram. If you also want to know your financial forecast for the month of November, follow me in Instagram as well. Your lucky numbers and lucky colors dated November the 15th to the 21st. The 22nd and moving forward will be posted as soon as possible. And if you are also if you resonate with the reading, congratulations. If you do not resonate with the reading, you can come back to the reading after a week or two. Time is fluid. If you resonate with some bits and pieces of the reading, still congratulations, for I am doing a collective reading. 500 likes for this video, and your next video will be a full reading. So Pisces, if you are into timeless readings like pick a card, almost personal readings, twin flame readings, channeled messages, they're back, but not in this channel. They have a new home, and that is called the Timeless Tarot 111. I would appreciate if you can click the subscribe button as well. Pisces, let's begin. Your first card here is the King of Swords and the Two of Swords. There's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of action. There is a lot of aggressiveness, if I may say. Now, someone here wanted to cut something, if not the connection. It is a specific, let's say, cut of a time, cut of a, let's say, probably you're too much spending time together. The other person wanted to do more. Someone also wanted to, for a few numbers of you, someone would really want to cut the time or cut the connection right away. But someone here is also kind of resisting about the cutting off. Whatever this cutting off is, it could mean the red thread, if you will, if you must, whatever thread it would be. I can see here that the King of Swords, someone is kind of like really protective of the connection. So someone probably is also feeling that this is a little tight, if I may say. You might be connected with Taurus or has a Taurus placement in their chart, or you have a Taurus placement in your chart. So for a few numbers of you here, Pisces, I can see that there is already a separation, but this is the last cycle of your separation, the World card. Probably the other person is in a different place. Let's say there is a separation, figuratively or metaphorically. Figuratively, probably the other person is in a different city, different coast, different country. Metaphorically, let's say you're seeing each other only at work, only at school. Then I can sense here also, probably if you are already living in the same house, you might be sleeping in the same bed, you're seeing each other regularly or 24/7. However, you can feel that the energy here is far from each other. This is the last cycle of that separation. I can sense here a celebration that is bound to happen here. The last cycle, because this is the last major arcana. After the last major arcana, it will go back to the zero, which is the Fool card. And the Fool card here is, a new beginning. a trust here. So I can sense that there is a cycle that needs to end here, that needs to be cut off. I can see that there is a celebration that's bound to happen. So there is a comeback, right? There is a comeback here. For those of you who are separated, figuratively, you might be connecting with a Cancer or has a Cancer placement in their chart, or you have a Cancer placement in your chart. There is a comeback, but there is a little confusion which way to go. I can sense here, Pisces, this is your card. I can sense that there are disagreement, or there are things that you need to discuss here. Because someone here is standing up a point and someone do not want to listen. I can sense here that someone is very intuitive as well, that the other person wanted to, let's say, loosen up a bit. But I can sense here that the other person is having the reason why they are kind of like holding this connection too tight. But there are disagreement here that needs to be discussed, if I may say. I can see here that the Queen of Wands, you might be connecting with a Leo or has a Leo placement in their chart, or you have a Leo placement in your chart. The ones here are communication. This may be a brutal, honest communication that might hurt someone, but someone here needs to say something for that the other person has to be enlightened. I can see here that you have to also make a better judgment with the choices of words, because the other person is a little aggressive when it comes to choices of words. Probably also because of the World card, there are, let's say, differences in you, right? Cultural differences, racial differences, what have you, that we almost, we tagged as a taboo, right? But those can affect how you understand or how the other person perceived. You might also be connecting with Sagittarius or has a Sagittarius placement in their chart, or you have a Sagittarius placement in your chart. What I can see here is someone's patience are being tested. Someone was triggering. Someone's already triggered, and wanting to speak up. What I want to know here is what are those misunderstandings and why this person wanted to have a separation. Temperance again, and the Hangman. You might be connecting with a Scorpio or has a Scorpio placement in their chart, or you have a Scorpio placement in your chart. But I can sense here, because of the differences, probably they grew up that way, you grew up that way. I can sense here that someone here or both of you needs to meet halfway so that you can, let's say, you can kind of compromise. That's what I want to say. Compromise with each person's needs. I also want to know the Moon card, because there are things that needs to be clarified. If this, because you are manifesting this connection, if the disagreement here is fixed, 10 of Chalice in the Magician, your completion, the completion of this cycle which you are manifesting is about to happen. So this is your reading here, Pisces. If you resonate with this and you want to go in depth, you can book a personal reading with me. If you are okay with the reading and you just have a question or two, there is a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page. Tap in your question, click submit. 500 likes for this video, and your next video will be a full reading. So Pisces, I hope to see you also in the other channel, Timeless Tarot 111. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you in the next reading. Goodbye.